My sister says there are better ways to get someone's attention.
911 celebrated its 100th episode with a milestone moment we were beginning to think would never happen, and it was hot. After spending the hour growing increasingly jealous of Eddie's new friendship with Tommy, Buck found himself alone with the hot helicopter pilot, at which point he realized that his complicated feelings were about much more than friendship.
Trying to get your attention has been kind of exhausting.
The two continued to dance around their feelings, their eyes darting nervously toward one another's lips, until Tommy finally shut Buck up with a kiss.
I didn't mean my best friend. My sister says there are better ways to get someone's attention.
Boom. Fireworks. Though 911 showrunner Tim Minear had only formally pitched the kiss to Oliver Stark a few weeks before shooting, Stark believes that his character's sexual awakening has been a long time coming. There have been crumbs for years and years, he tells TVLine. If you look back, I think the thread is there throughout, so coming to this moment now is really exciting and deserved and earned. And for those of you who have been waiting for this moment, even if you hoped the kiss would involve Ryan Guzman's Eddie, Stark has one thing to say. You were right. I honestly believe that, he says, and I've probably believed for a long time that we should end up in this place. I withdrew myself a lot from social media because I would see things about Buck and I would agree, but I couldn't agree, right? It was such a fine line, because if things didn't happen, then I'd have been quote-unquote queerbaiting. So thank you to those fans for sticking with the story, and I hope there's an element of it that feels right. I also hope you can continue to stay on board and enjoy the story as we tell it. When asked if Buck considers himself bisexual, Stark says, "That's the way I have it in my head. We'll see flashes of how he might look to label it in future episodes, but yeah, I think that would be the correct term." As for how the people closest to Buck, including Maddie and Eddie, will react to this news, Stark says, quote, "Some people will be surprised, and some of them will be not so surprised. There will also definitely be a couple of instances of, it's about time."
Like that? Yeah, that works.
Head to TVLine.com for more of my interview with Stark and Minear about what's next for Buck and Tommy, including how their first date goes not quite according to plan. Plus, tell us how you feel about Buck's sexual awakening in the comments. For TVLine.com, I'm Andy Swift.